Hello friends, very good morning. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Talent Traders. In myself Bala here. Welcome you all to my YouTube channel. In this live session, we are going to discuss about our Google Sheet and how to use it like that we can discuss. And today is the expiry date, right? So maybe the stock option we are not going to focus today, and only we can try for an opportunity with maybe in index. Yesterday, I find some good opportunities in index. Thank you, Rakesh. Thank you for updating this thing. So, on my voice and video clear, I hope. So, thank you for your update. And thanks for joining this session. And yesterday, we find some opportunity as well. And it may be an intraday. So, suddenly, because in expiry week, we facing the time decay is very fast. So, it went to 5 rupees and again came to 2.5. And yesterday, the Maruti, which you are looking for, that was working perfect. So, in daily time frame doji and such a big move. So, we are not going to focus for any opportunity today. Okay, so what we are going to do, so how to use it and doubts and questions we can use. And if you find any opportunities for Bank Nifty and Nifty that we can focus. Yesterday, I find some opportunity in Bank Nifty. So, that was a good move. So, from that point, daily chart is not updated from this point which I'm looking for, and that was a great move from 620 520 I'm expecting, and it was moving down to 160. So on the last closing hours there is a huge move around 3 o'clock to 3:15 candle, and finally it is closed lower, and daily candle is not updated here, maybe updated after market open. And Ashok Nifty also it is opened by gap up and it is closed below. So that is why mainly we are discussing about the technical gap of stocks, which opened above previous day high. There is a maximum chances for fill the gap. It should be possible. So that is the reason we are looking for a gap up and gap down stocks. That is why we are always using our advanced option strategy after 9:30. So breakout. Just yesterday I think I bought this option. I seen there was a buying opportunity at the low, and one more opportunity which I got it around here, this candle around 335, 340. But this can be unexpected. So within a 15 minutes from 412 to 600. But Bank Nifty that can be possible. Okay, so whatever the stock option, so which you are looking for, so we are going to avoid because of physical delivery. And we can ignore all this thing. And based on hammer, so with the scanner which I used for a hammer, I bought Concord equity. So on daily time frame by this hammer, in such a good move. So around I bought it somewhere here 657. Okay, so today it moved well, and maybe the maximum 691 should be the gap that can be going to be filled, and it was moving very good. So based on the scanner which I used to find out this, and that was giving you such a good result. The sheet is working right now, and if you are looking for a monthly positional, the sheet is going to be updated for tomorrow. Okay, so monthly positional it's going to be updated from tomorrow. Okay, it's updating right now, so no problem, no issues with that. And weekly, monthly, so even we can going to add some other concepts like intraday. Maybe soon we will be getting here. In 14 now, it's happening on pre-open session. Maybe yesterday is down, so we can expect some recovery, but may not be a big. And Bank Nifty daily. So today's data, yesterday data is not updated, and Nifty's data is updated. Look at this previously open, and it was open in between the previous day. So there is no big changes which is happening on Nifty. Okay, and maybe the chances down should be possible now. Nifty is 10 points, Bank Nifty almost 19 points down. from previous close. Checking Bank Nifty. Daily data will not available. So look at this 29 and 31st. So we need to refresh the data. Maybe soon it will update. But intraday which is available. Yesterday it started and today it's slightly gap higher. Maybe last candle, yesterday's last 15 minutes candle should be a hammer, sorry, doji like this. And that low is around 44,151. But it breaks, we can expect some downside. Okay, so as per our Google sheet, we have almost many stocks figures. And sale also, we look for yesterday National Aluminium or the industries, a lot of stock which given you such a good result for the week, last week of August. And monthly also that works. And this is the monthly data which we are going to change, and the new trade opportunity based on our advanced option strategy. You will be getting the list of stocks and will be updated here in this sheet by today evening. So from 1st of September, that is tomorrow, this monthly positional, you can use the monthly positional based on our concept which we are learned on our paid session. Temporary is the one more sheet which we are using for finding a earlier entry, but while finding a earlier entry, many trades which triggers before first 15 minutes, but we can wait for it. And some of the trades which triggers on a live market also, so that we need to find out. Once we find such a kind of opportunities, that would be a great intraday opportunity. Okay, I think recovery, maybe the first candle. So because of huge down by last 40 minutes. So now it is showing some recovery, but today is the expiry day and the premium decay would be very fast, and even stock option, there is a premium decay. Only ITM options is going to be expiring with some values. That is an intrinsic value of the option, but remaining ATM and OTM is going to be expire worthless. I hope you understood. So better to avoid buying in options today because time decay would affect the position very big. Even though the stock moves or the spot moves, there is no changes will be happening in this options because of closing of this contract today. So maybe this will have today's session would be around discussion. And if you have any questions or a doubt also, you can ask me here. And if you have any other doubt and questions also, you can please ping me here in the chat box and Google Sheet regarding. My opinion about this same is to not to take any trades. Let me check IDFC. I think yesterday we looking for that one. So 92, it was a gap up comparing to the previous day high. Maybe the chances, if it breaks above that level 93, it can be possible to move upside, because technical gap up that always giving you some downside move. So today it has opened above previous day high. So maybe the chances only above 93.1, if it breaks, then you can expect upside. Then you can focus. So otherwise simply avoid that one. So because of it is expiry date that you need to understood first of all. When is some negative news in there, it is always having a negative news. Because 4,000 went to 1,000 rupees, now it is trading 2,400. In gap down, it's opposite to the technical gap up. It is a technical gap down where we are looking for a trend reversal. So in this chart also you can look for how many times it is showing you technical gap up and down and how that reacts. Here also with the technical gap down compared to this previous day, and recently the gap is filled and it wasn't trending. And maybe here it is not a perfect one, and today is a technical gap down, but it wasn't positive. Maybe this level to fill, that should be possible. And previously here is the one more, but here not broken and it was keep moving higher. So this may be the level 2,400. It's a key level. So as of now it was opening gap down and it started moving positive. So let me wait for. Manappuram is not a jewelry shop, jewelry stocks. It's about a finance. Manappuram is not a jewelry. PC jewelry, you know about the PC jewelry is the one of the stock which is trading around 600 level. PC jewelry. I think it's not a, yeah, it's available. And look at this. This is I think it was traded around 600 something. In the here recent is about 100. At this point, wow, 600. Within a day, within a month, it gone. From 570, it came down to 200. So I'll know about PC jewelry. So Manappuram is the finance, okay? So it's not related to, it's not a gold, that means a jewelry. It is related to the finance with the gold. Okay, so they are not handling any, I think they are doing finance by the gold. Okay, so financial sector only. If you want to invest the better stocks, I recommend BHEL, PNB, and something. This is a good one. BHEL, PNB, and Container Corporation, and something like IDFC First Bank. I think IDFC First Bank now we are seeing around 100 rupees. So overbought, how you can decide overbought or oversold? Maybe indicator shows you overbought or oversold. Huh? So it depends on your idea, Shyam. So how did you find out that BHEL was overbought? You know how do you buy find out it is overbought? Paul Educational Hub, NMDC overview. Thank you for joining. Wait a moment, I will give you some more. I will break that one. NMDC, which is also be possible. I think it is on the gap up. So maybe maximum it will came to 123, and it is a gap down and it started positive. Better to avoid at highest level. Look at this in the highest, and it was trading. Maruti still moving high today, but we can't able to hold it. But dear sir, we have some target and the stop loss, right? If the trade which achieved our target, we are not going to focus that one. And even if they achieved our stop loss also, we are not going to focus. What you will? Thank you for joining. I think you are new to my channel. Thanks for joining here. For example, I am buying at DLF 11.3. Okay, so on Monday, and the day when it is moves to 12.9, and then it came to 9 rupees. And again next day morning 11, and next day it went up to I think 23. Okay, almost from your premium is 100% increased. Now it may be going down around 5 rupees or 10 rupees. I don't know what is the exact price. So here we have some target and we have some stop loss. And once the target is achieved, we are making money and we are exiting the position, and we are not going to focus the trade again. Okay, but in case if the stop loss is triggered on the stock, so we are exiting at the here, and we are not going to focus for that same. Okay, so it's a positional means we don't have a target. It doesn't mean we have a target even our positional trade. So DLF 475 call option, and now I think still 25 na to buy it. So we have a target in stop loss in the DLF. Why you are talking about DLF? DLF 475 is the call option. Still it is 20, but it is not traded. Last trade price is 25. Today is not an active. The premium is not traded. So we are taken the strike price is 475. Now the current premium or current market price is somewhere exactly 497. The intrinsic value after the option is also almost 22 rupees. So it will be as of now the option premium which is worthy for 22 rupees. Okay, it is more than enough. And Maruti 9500, right? That is what our call option, and still it is going higher almost 400. So the Google Sheet will provide a target and stop loss also. No sir, if I am providing a target and stop loss in this Google Sheet, it may be providing you tips like that. Okay, I am not providing any tips like that. So it is about the scanner which scans a stock based on our logic. Okay, so from the top stocks you can focus. For example, today Ind Copper is the top one, and weekly positional we seen there is a BHEL is the top one. Morning I seen 13, but BHEL was in ban period. Okay, so we can't able to do. Deepak Nitrite still going on sale. The top list of stocks you can find out an opportunity based on your logic and your idea and your indicators also. Okay, that you can focus. Shyam, I want to say something. Any indicator which saying you overbought will not to buy them. Okay. So any stock can you suggest to me for a long term? Any of the stock which you are thinking over, it is overbought. If you are there here, Shyam, so you can ping me here. Any of the stock. EKC, better. I don't know about the stock. EKC. This one, Everest. And the stock must be 117. Okay, no problem. Tata Metal. Say okay. First we can check this about the stock. Where you see about overbought, right? If you are looking for a fundamental, how you can see overbought also. Okay, I think it is about your view. Okay, I thought to teach you something, so no problem. Tata Meta. Okay, Meta. Okay, 900. That's good. Let's keep on moving higher. Where it is overbought, and it is a daily chart. Okay, that's good. So for example, if I'm using RSI, it's a famous indicator to find out a overbought and oversold, right? Here is the overbought and oversold. Here is the overbought, I think. Correct? So what I'm suggesting you, so if you want to, if you have a time, then I can show you something. You can back test. I think it is a overbought. OBV overbought area. Okay, this is also be overbought. So simply I tell you one concept. When RSI is above 60, maybe I can buy for a positioning long term. If you look at this is a point where you are thinking overbought, maybe at this point. So a buy signal around 720. Now the stock is trading something around 800 plus 900 nearby. If I'm buying at here, that should be opportunity for a buy. So when this particular stock which moving above to the level, here is my buy price. Okay, so at this point if I'm buying, the price would be around 785. Okay, so exactly if you're looking for that price, is something around 785. So now the stock is trading 922. The overbought level. Again, if I'm buying here at this point, there has also been moving upside. Here if I'm buying, it's keep continuing. And again, it's showing you the RSI in the overbought zone. Maybe in future, it may continue. Okay. Here is the point. Stock overbought. If I bought here, what would be happened? That's what you are questioning. Correct? But this is what not my signal. So this is not my overbought signal. This is also be not and this is also be not. And here is my overbought signal. So to buy. When RSI is above 60, I can buy. Some logic here. You can see that. From 400 to 1200. So we need to understand that concept very clearly. So whether overbought area where we can buy, in oversold area where we can sell, like that we need to know about some concepts. Even not only daily time frame. I didn't see in the same stock in my future earlier. Same thing. Maybe this is what one more buy opportunity. Okay, so here on weekly time frame maybe around 700 and then it went up to 1300. Again it came down and now it started moving. And my exact entry point is here something. Somewhere around 122 and it went up to 900. Only I am talking about overbought zones only. Or even it is weekly time frame. So this is not my exact entry point. Maybe at this point. So that time the price of the stock is 23 rupees. 4th of November 2013. So where I just only buy at overbought zones. If you try, this is what a new buy opportunity. Whatever the stock, I don't know about the stock in fundamental, but as a technical, by using the RSI, we can easily find out long-term positional trends. You know about the BEL, that Bharat Electronic Limited. It was now in future. Previously, it was not in futures. In 2013, I bought this for investment. I think here, 14. Yeah, I think it is. Sorry, daily chart. You can see it's around 40 something. 2013. I think monthly chart. Let me check this. About 21. Yeah, 14. Yeah, I think not 13. It's about a 14. Okay, here is the buy opportunity on BEL around 22 rupees. At that time, the stock was not available in futures, only trading in equity, and now it is traded in futures also. From 22 rupees, now it is 133. So overbought zone. So always work for a new fresh buy opportunity also. If you know this concept very well, then that should be a better opportunity. Not only yesterday you talk about the R5 support, right? So I just find Bank Nifty yesterday. This is what my concept which I used, and this is what my stop loss. So here is my opportunity around 44,620, 44,650 is my stop, and it broken. So 120, 520 is my target, and it is broken, and it keep moving down very big. Very good morning, Dinesh. It's by resistance, but you talk about it's a support. But I have not taken any trades on H5. I will try my trade on R4 because more important level is about R4. If you're looking at that, that's the R4 level for C4 44,629. Okay, maybe a lot of concepts and thing which is going on regarding that particular trading strategies. Which it depends on how you are using the indicator. So maybe you can use your indicator in different way. I can. So it does differ for each and every individual. Okay. So maybe you are also right in your point of view. I'm also right in my point of view. Okay. So that I tell you one thing. So if you want to backtest, you can backtest this. What we are discussing about some Tata Metal, Tata, yeah, this one. So why I'm saying you on the RSI based, just go for you want to know why I'm just saying that RSI concept. It's about a 5-minute chart. Hope you understood this is a 5-minute chart where I can find the first buy opportunity here. And 5-minute chart on 29th of August. But 5 minutes, whether it is working, even works, but stop loss may be big for 5 minutes. Thus, it was my first breakout and daily time frame. So, how did I take the first breakout or a first entry opportunity? Here is my first buy opportunity. Simple condition, but follow, you need to follow. So, what? 774. Okay, so you can see a lot of times the RSI peaks over 60. But this is what a right opportunity. These are all the things which I don't want to go for. Maybe I can try for a retracement or re-entry like that here, and it is not a fresh entry. So on this point, if I'm buying this around 774, now the premium is around 920. So maybe I've taken almost September to September 1 year with a positional trade, but it was giving you profit. But this breakout immediately it went up to 880, some 100 points more than 10%. Right? So this simply I just follow in, and whenever that RSI goes above 60, RSI greater than 60, right? And that was the first time should happen. It not happened previously. And before that, the RSI will came from below 30. That is the condition. Whenever that RSI crossing above 60, that is what my, not a overbought, that's my new buying opportunity. I can buy a stock, okay, or even I can buy options like that. But prior to that, it was below 30. Here you can see it is below 30 first time, and after that this is the first time opportunity. It's not over, but maybe RSI about 60 or 70, it's over, but and this is my buy opportunity. And this is the second time it has not gone below. This is the third time it has not gone below. Once it is, if it is gone below, that should be my fresh buy opportunity. And the RSI crossing above 70 or 60, that's a new opportunity. Whatever the time frame, if you want to focus, here RSI trading below 30 after a long back where it is triggered. You can back test, then it will be giving you such a good opportunity. Even options also, that's possible. So for example, Bank Nifty yesterday in lower, I thinking over 44,600 put option yesterday. So in 5 minutes chart, let me go for. Here it never gone above RSI 70. Maybe the first time opportunity on this particular in the particular strike price. Here maybe the spike at the opening on some days. Maybe at the time this may be ATM or OTM or sometimes it is ITM. But the concept is first time it was below 30 and first after that first time breaks above 60. So buy opportunity. Okay, after that it never it is not the right one, and after that it never gone back above. This is the point where we seen below 30, and this is the point which given that is what yesterday. So, and here also maybe retracement only I should find out. I don't go for a new option. I hope you understood. You can backtest from your side. This is a first opportunity it's given. Stop loss where you can keep the recent swing lows. You can keep as a stop loss. Like that we can use an RSI also. BHL 14.25 is the same thing which I seen BHL. Keep going on and technical gap of today. So maybe last 3 consecutive down and 3 consecutive up. Now it is about technical gap up. Maybe the chances is in the top. Maybe we can get an opportunity for a next month. So it's a huge move. Almost to 97 rupees in 21st August and 120 near about. But it was keep on going higher. It's a great opportunity. Okay, so here stop loss target not providing, so you can use this scanner and you will be finding an opportunity. Almost 44,300 is the current price, and we are not going to focus on opportunity in stocks, but we look some options. Maruti, I think it moved well as you said, and now it is still 400 and it made a high 412. But if I want to buy an option, I need to pay higher margin or a more margin for this trading. So better to avoid, maybe we can wait for a one more day. So our new monthly positional and weekly positional will be added on our sheet, and by tomorrow onwards we can start our monthly positional at least September month. So maybe a good month and a high volatile month. So we can find out lot of stocks for our option trading. So you need to follow the rules which is about liquid stocks you can trade, and only trade a fresh breakout. So that if you are following this, and you may be getting some good profit in a monthly basis in our chart with that our Google Sheet scanner along with our advanced option strategy. If you have any other questions also, you just ping me here in the chat. The Banknifty is slightly increasing to the top, almost 20, I think almost 44,300 up and down. Expiry day move, so we can't predict mostly. It can be up and down. So it going to be trade like the premium decay. Okay, very flat. Nifty, Bank Nifty is slightly recovering back. So we can get, we don't get, yeah. Now daily time frame we get that data. Technical gap up, huge down, and today it started moving like a hammer. Yeah, it's a tool which can be helping you to do a lot of things. Thank you once again for iChart. Lot of thing which is available there. You can also find the intraday trade also from iCharts. Continuing operations. Banknifty 294. Only you can find out a trade opportunity and try to trade in liquid and better to go for an index option. That is what my trade yesterday. Removed and go for Camarilla. It was started trading in between the Camarilla levels, not moving above R3 or not moving below S3. It was a range bound trade regarding Bank Nifty, and Nifty seemed like that. Both it's trading in between R3 and S3. So very flat move. Maybe we don't see any breakout, but in future, maybe it's near them, so we can expect some breakout. What happened to SRF, which you are looking for SRF? It's not moving. After that, it was trading on the very flat level. So maybe the time decay, so it can be moving towards the decay the premium. And sudden move, and now it is trading on the same level. Slightly increasing, but that was not given any breakout for a Nifty in Bank Nifty. So we can wait. And mostly the current week options having high volatile and also with the time decay. Even we have finding an opportunity if you want. You can see Go Force 5250, 177, NPA, L&T Finance holding 3 rupees, and Lupin 32 like nearby. But maybe liquidity issue and not traded like that. PNB yesterday triggers and 1 rupee moves. Now again same price. And you need to find whether this is a fresh liquid breakout or previous breakout. So we need to confirm with that with the chart of that particular strike price. For example, L&T Finance holding 122, L&T FH, that was the strike price, and liquidity issue will be there here, and finally it moved to 4 rupees plus. 2.4 is our entry. So after our maybe target, and then it written lower, and again it started moving. It's not a fresh breakout. Simply ignore that. Like that, whenever you want to find any trade opportunity, you need to confirm whether it is a fresh breakout or a re-entry in liquidity and volume. Volume also important factor. And yesterday someone was asking and volume, how to calculate the volume. So total volume divided by lot size. And you will finding the lot number of contract which is traded. PVR 172054. I think we find that real market now it is 63, PVR 1720. In our live session, I think we find the breakout 54 and it went up to 65. Still, it is trading 65. Maybe it is not a liquid, but while breakout and it is giving you some 10 rupees and still it is on a higher level. IDFC First Bank 2 to 3, 90 call option. IDFC First Bank 90 call option. Someone were asking about morning, right? I think it's not broken that level. 93. I think morning high is 93.1. Yeah. Now it started and now it is crossing the R4. Maybe now we can expect some upside in the day low as a stop. Initially it opened a gap up, but it doesn't move lower, and instead of that it's moving higher. Maybe that day low we can keep as a stop loss and we can expect for a bullish side. We can plan for a next month contract also, right? If the margin is high, currently 92. So I'm going for a 90 call option. Maybe higher the premium. Current premium, current month contract is 2 rupees in 4 rupees. Lot size is something around 15,000. 3.8 in 4 rupees. The BHL currently liquidity issue in liquid, not a liquid one. BHEL currently sale came. I think I didn't get any sale opportunity, but it was trading on the top. But maybe if the first 15 minutes low is broken, and we can expect a gap to fill, but there is no huge gap. That gap is already filled on the first 15 minutes itself. So looking for an reversal at a top as a day high. Maybe the chances to break the day high also be possible because there is a very tight range and we don't get any huge gap between that previous day high and today's low. It is already broken and that gap is filled already. I think right now it is in ban period. Last 2 or 3 days back I tried for this. It is in ban period. So let me go for a ban stocks today. Yeah, here you can see list of ban. IBL and BHL is currently in ban period. So you can't do new trade in futures and options, and it is already triggered. Okay. And maybe the possible entrant are Azil, Balram Shini, India Cements, PEL, PNB in the tower sale. But there is a chances for possible. But currently, the stock which is India Housing Finance, BHEL, both were in ban period. So you need to go for a selling that particular stake from options in BHEL like that. And we can't do. Only the position, those who are holding a positions in that particular stock, they can only exiting the position. Exchange will allow to square the position only. Can't able to take a new trade. So it is in ban period means that is what the thing. So fresh position in futures and options we can't do, but we can do in equity. But if you are planning for a selling equity, it's not possible. Only one day intraday only possible, right? So that's why simply avoid. So whatever the trade stock which we are planning or finding in a trade, we need to see all other possibilities also whether we can do or not. Is it possible to hold it or not like that? Okay, so that's very important. If the stock came in the scanner or stock came in our mind, so directly go for the trade is not the right way. So we need to analyze and we need to find out these are all possible opportunities whether it's there or we can do the trade or not like that. We have to do. We have to analyze that. If you are following this, that will be working better. But I'm not normally based on our advanced strategy. We are not focusing any trades, new trades on last week, expiry week. Maximum our positional trade would be closed by uh, prior to that week on expiry. In maybe weekly positional, we can try at on expiry week also 1 or 2 trades and the starting the like Monday, Tuesday only. And even on this expiry days, we are not focusing for a new trade opportunity. Even it is going to give you such a better result also. We are not finding that. We are not focusing that also. So hope you enjoying this session today. And mostly if you have any question doubts, you just ping me here. And the temporary sheet you are asking about temporary sheet. Temporary sheet is the sheet which I am doing my own back testing. Okay, don't try for a trade opportunity with this without knowing anything about the sheet. Weekly you know, monthly you know, but the temporary sheet is purely for a testing purpose. I'm just doing the testing on this sheet. Okay, so only for testing purpose only the sheet is running and doing my back test. So that's why I'm running this one. So instead of I'm just finding the earlier entries, so that I'm running this. And if I'm finding an earlier entry, I find some of the good feedback and also bad feedback. So bad feedback. So what is the bad feedback? If I'm finding the entry earlier, so many trade which triggers in the by the opening itself. Okay. And positive is about instead of making 200%, it is giving you 500%. That better, right? For example, sale 1.1 and 5.485%. And weekly positional, that entry point is around 2.1.4. So slightly lower. Some of these stocks slightly lower, but you can get some big gap between higher value stocks also. Now it is written as per expert team. So those were maybe at the day high. And what happened? IDFC. Chances for continuation should be possible. What's happening on Banknifty call option 44 200 222 137 open. 30 stocks is gaining. Okay. But if you are watching the sheet, we can easily find out what are the stocks which is gaining in the beginning. But after 2 or 3 days, so many stocks will be occupying the top places which is performed. Okay. Let me go for Infosys. Yeah, I think it's a first 15 minutes itself it's a huge rejection. And now it started filling that rejection maybe about to that level we can expect. And yesterday it started over and above R4 and keep going higher. Still trading around 400 level only long back. So only 20-25 points is the maximum range for a Vibro 425 and for 370. Maybe that level if we came, so we can zigzag trading we can plan. Okay, so maybe from tomorrow, so we can expect for our monthly sheet would be updated and weekly sheet also be updated for tomorrow, only for that Friday only 1 day. So you can use for an intraday basis on tomorrow, and this weekly sheet is going to be updated tomorrow. Okay, and that data for only 1 day because weekend. Okay, so from then it is Monday to Friday, then it will be updated and weekly Google Sheet. Okay. And monthly sheet is going to be updated by today evening or maybe tomorrow morning before market open. And this will be the tool which we are going to use for September contract. And from 1st of September, that is what tomorrow. So here monthly positional, the data will be updated tomorrow. So on there you can focus from positional trades by using our Google Sheet monthly position, which we can apply for tomorrow onwards. That is going to be giving you some opportunities, and temporary sheet also be going to be updated. All is going to be updated tomorrow because of the beginning of the month. So we are always applying our advanced option strategy here. And maybe 1 or 2 trades that we are going to focus in a month, that's good enough. But here it is going to give you some 10-15 stocks in a call and 10-12 stocks in a put. That's good enough. More than 50%, 40%, almost 30%. We have a lot of stocks. Okay, we need to find a quality and good liquid stock. That's it. Okay, thank you for watching this live session, and thank you so much. And if you want to join our live session, you can join on this, subscribe my channel and join my live session tomorrow, and join my paid classes, that one-to-one advanced option strategy. Then you can contact me through my WhatsApp number which shown on this video. You can get more detail and recording video also available under my website at tradewithas.in. There you can go to the check the paid classes, and if you wish you can join, and one-to-one also you can join. If you want to use the Google Sheet, just it's a charges basis monthly. So if you wish you can pay and get this. Thank you for watching, and thank you for joining here, and we'll join tomorrow. And thank you so much. And if you have any other questions and doubt also, you can just comment on the comment box. Thanks to all those who are joining in this live session. We'll meet you tomorrow. Thank you.